We hear the expression buy the dip, but how often does one do it? I know I heard it a lot and I didn't. I would always FOMO in. But now, having gone through a crash back in May 2021, I understand that when people say buy the dip, are you buying the dip? I buy the dip. I DCA in. Even if it's just a little bit at a time, a little, it is so worth it. I'm going to be talking about 3 projects that I love right now and one that I am continually DCAing into. I'm Joanna Garzilli, this is Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for lighting up that bell to get my notifications, for commenting. I love your comments, I love your insights, and for sharing the video too. So, we are going to be talking about updates on Dogs of Elon. I am passionate about this project, and we are going to be talking about 2 other projects. Scanvis, one of our crypto angels here, said, Joanna, what else do you love? So I have 2 other projects that I'm going to share that are both available on my favorite exchange, Gateio. And if you do not already have an account with Gateio, use my link in the description below because we get to share in those rewards together. And if you do not have a crypto IRA and you are a US citizen, please go ahead as well and use the link in my bio because you can get crypto. Yes, you can buy, sell, and trade tax-free so long as you do not take your funds out before 59.5 years old. So that is from Directed IRA. I am working at Directed IRA. I am Crypto Business Development Officer there, and that is my day job. Crypto Angel Network is what I do by night. So let me go ahead and share updates on Dogs of Elon. One of the cool things that the team is doing is merchandise is coming. Yes, we are going to be having swag and I cannot wait to wear that. And so if you were thinking about getting an NFT, and that's what we're going to look at in a second, of why I think that Dogs of Elon is absolutely undervalued. If you are looking for a next project to get into, not investment advice here, this is just what I am doing, this is just my crypto journey here, then I want you to take a look at this, what I'm going to share with you, because I know I kicked myself when I left Doge too early. I kicked myself when I left Shiba. I'm still in Shiba, but not to the degree that I was. And I feel that Dogs of Elon, is something that is going to be really, really hot because it's not, well, there's a couple of things. There's community, and then there is the art. And I'm also a massive fan of Kishu as well. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And my case, and you let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree on Dogs of Elon, because I know a couple of you said, oh, it's just like a, you know, it's just another meme. It's not going to last or anything. But I just think that here's why I think Dogs of Elon is going to be here to stay. So you can see here that we have the Doge Pound. The Doge Pound right now, it's let's see, the price right now on that is 18.88 Ethereum. The last offer on that, what was 12 Ethereum. We've got another Doge Pound here, another doggy one here for 2.223 Ethereum. Another one again in the low 2s. And if we just go ahead, let's go ahead and click on this one. And I want you to just think about this in the context of this is available on OpenSea. So OpenSea actually is going to be having an IPO coming. I know I saw someone comment today on Twitter that they were very upset about OpenSea going and having an IPO, but having an IPO just means that they're going to have more funding come in, which means that they can become more efficient as the largest NFT marketplace. So I know that Coinbase is going to be launching their NFT marketplace as well. So you can see that the current price of this doggy, 8758, which is owned by Barrel Aged Bananas, is $82,500. And if we think about rare peppies right now, on average, when I went into Mana Decentraland and I saw the rare peppies, their average sale price is in the $300,000 range. You can buy a nice home for in the 300s, depending on where you live, not in Los Angeles or New York. So just think about that. The rare peppies in the 300s, and the crypto punks are in the hundreds of thousands and even the millions. And you've got Sotheby's that has virtual real estate, like they have that actual art gallery in Mana Decentraland. What do you think is going to happen with Dogs of Elon NFTs? Let's just go over to the Dogs of Elon NFTs here, and we can just see that there's only 10,000 of them. There is scarcity here, right? So it says here, and I mean, this is pretty spot on. The Dogs of Elon is an NFT for the moonshot trader. And you just have to see, I like this one here. This one with the, we were looking at this one, this cyan number 5 that's got like, remember like when you'd have the 3D glasses when you go to the movie theater? So this one, let's take a look at it on OpenSea. And here we, oh, that page is lost. So I'm gonna have to go back. Let me go back here. Technical difficulties, bear with me. Okay, so we got this doggy one here for 1.5, that's 6,000. I just wanna get to the Dogs of Elon. Dogs of Elon. I have to type it on OpenSea because it's not opening up right away. Let's see, here we go. Bear with me, bear with me. Let's see, all right. So this is nice, so these ones I've seen a lot, so these are pretty sexy. We've got this one is at 80 Ethereum. This is owned by 15301C. And the current price is $350,000 for Elon 7890. And these only launched a month ago. So what do you think is going to happen in 10 years? Think about when Van Gogh, or as in America you say Van Gogh, when he gave away, his paintings were given away when he passed away, and how much they're worth now, right? How much are these going to be worth? Because you can get all snotty and say, oh, this NFT stuff is a load of rubbish. And I got to tell you, back in February 2021, I'm like, when everything was pumping, I'm like, this NFT stuff is slightly ridiculous. But I'm starting to see and understand now that there is great value in digital art. And as I started to look at Bakery Swap and Pancake Swap and this 3D art, and these artists are amazing. This is multi-dimensional art that is here. And so if we think of Roy, you know, when I look at this, I think of Roy Lichtenstein. I think of Andy Warhol. I mean, this is it. This is the next generation of artists. And so right now you could just say, well, that's a crazy amount, 350 grand for this NFT. But I think when we fast forward, we're going to be able to look back in a couple of years from now, and that this is going to be worth at least the same amount, maybe double, maybe even more. Sometimes people say in my videos, this didn't age well. Well, I think this is going to age well. So we can see, let's just go to one more Dogs of Elon. What's this one? This is for 5 Ethereum. This looks like some type of nurse. And the sale for this ends on June 8th, 2022, number 6898. And it's just $21,881. 5 Ethereum is what it's priced at. And doesn't say anything else on the description for this. But I know that I grew up going to, my dad collected a lot of art. I would go to different art galleries in London, and I'd stand in front of a painting. He'd be like, what do you feel? What do you think from this? So there's an experience with this, that one can display one's NFT and connect in with it. You let me know in the comments what you think. Do you love NFTs? Do you have any NFTs? Do you have any Doe NFTs? Do you think these prices are fair? Do you think they're going to go up? Do you think this is just something like some type of craze? I don't think so. I think it's here to stay, because there's no way that Sotheby's would go and have a space within Decentraland. They just wouldn't go and set up that art gallery there. So I do believe that this is not a craze, that anyone that is going in and getting NFTs right now is getting in early, and that these limited supply, specifically of Dogs of Elon, are going to be here to stay. And if for some reason you cannot afford to go and buy a Dogs of Elon NFT, you're going to be able to get the merchandise for a fraction of the price. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be wearing my t-shirt, I'm going to have my hoodie, I'm going to have my baseball cap, I'm going to have my mug, and I'm going to have my Dogs of Elon handbag as well, which I can't wait to use too. Now, one more thing I'm going to share with Dogs of Elon is that I'm not going to say specifics of that, but what I'm seeing from the Telegram group, that there are a couple of whales, Prash, who is one of our main people in the Dogs of Elon community, who is just an incredible developer, and big shout out to Crypto Dobags and to Mo Bradbury and to Elon Musk and to Charlie Santiago and to Simone. I just love you all. So there are some whales coming in right now, and I am kicking this. I have like a little I'm waiting for a retracement right now because I bought yesterday around just over 8 cents. I have bought in at 6 cents. I've bought in all over the place. I bought in at 36 cents a whole load. And right now I have a limit buy in for 689. And because I do think that we're going to probably bounce off of that. Look, like I just want to show you this. You know, it could go all the way down to 6, 7, but this is not going to stick here. You know, we're going to move on up. So I really do feel like this is the bottom for Dogs of Elon. And so that's what I'm DCing into. I want to just show you the 2 other projects that I really think are hot, and that is Planet Sandbox. So right now on Gateio, this is beginning. Now you have to check from what country that you're in whether you can go into this. Unfortunately, I cannot get into this project. When I saw this, my instinct was like, wow, this is really hot. This is going to do really, really well. Just sort of how when I saw that the Dogs of Elon pre-sale was launching. And you can see in 5 days, Planet Sandbox is launching. This is a game. It's the ultimate physics-powered sandbox shooting game that allows players to build and own arenas to fight other players in different game modes using their own NFT weapons and accessories. So with this, like when I saw this, I thought, oh, this is like an adult version of, it's like a sexy version of Fortnite and Apex Legends, and therefore I think it is going to do extremely well, and we know that Sandbox is super, super hot. So once those tokens, the tokens for this, it's powered by PSB, and the tokens are PULV, P-U-L-V, and I'm telling you, when that comes available on Gate, I'm going to be buying those as well. I'm definitely going to be getting into that as well. You let me know in the comments what you think of this particular project and if you're going to get into this. And if you're going to do it on Gate, please use my referral link so that we get to share in those tokens together. When you buy those tokens, I get like a little slice of that too, and that just lights me up. So I really like Planet Sandbox. And the other project that I think is super hot that is also on Gateio is Slim. Right, so Slim is that is the ticker for Solanium, and Solanium is the launch pad for all Solana projects, and they have some super cool stuff. You can see that their total value staked is over $115 million. No small amount there. I mean, this is doing really well. They've got an average APY of 23% for those of you who like a higher risk reward staking. Remember, this is higher risk here. But Solana overall, I mean, I kicked myself that when I could have gone into Solana at $8, I didn't go in at $30. Now it's almost $200. It's gone above, right, you know, at today's price, but it has gone way beyond that. And so I just think that this trading platform and this token is phenomenal. So you can see it's here on Gateio, and then some of the projects on here, you know, if you're looking at things that you like to take a little bit more risk, a higher risk, I think that anything that is on this launch pad, on the Solanium launch pad, has a very, very good chance. I mean, we've got Synchrony on here, which is truly decentralized asset management powered by AI and analytics. Block Asset, verified athlete NFT platform and ecosystem built on Solana. We've got Fantasia, the future of fantasy sports, and Nova Finance here, inclusive portfolio management platforms. Those are all really, really strong. They've got a few others as well. But these, I believe, you know, they're not taking anything onto their launch pad that is not a quality project. And if we just hop on over here, the last thing I'm just going to show you for this, let me just bear with me here. If I can get the screen to do this, Slim, you can see some of my favorites there. Let's go Slim. And I just want to show you with this where this is at on Gate. And what I love about Gate is that, you know, the tokens on here you cannot get elsewhere. They just do stuff early. So let's just zoom out here and you can see that it has been trending up very, very nicely for Slim. And let me see, when did this actually, I mean, this just came onto Gate not so long, just recently, very, very recently. So this is pretty new, this for Solanium. And right now, hang on, I'm just trying to zoom out here. Let me go onto the hourly for this. And this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Look at this. This is insane when you zoom out. You look at how it came on. Everything that always comes from exchange, you don't want to buy the second it goes on. You want to wait for the retracement. So it came on super strong. It was all the way up at $1.23. Then it did retrace. It had some pullback. It went all the way down to 13 cents. God, I wish I bought there. 13 cents. And then it pumped like crazy all the way up. Let me just move this over here. It pumped all the way up in a ridiculously short space of time to $3. You know, that's one of those days where it just goes massive. And you can just see here that it is just, it's been going through some consolidation. It went on a massive pump. This is when Bitcoin went crazy. Then we've come down here with it because of the pullback, because of Bitcoin, but it's consolidating right now. It's still moving up. You can see now there's a new trend forming here where it's having higher highs. And so I just think this is a phenomenal project as well that's going to do really, really well. So those are the three that I am loving. Yeah, I'm just in love with Dogs of Elon. I think this Planet Sandbox box is phenomenal, and Solanium. So there's my three right now. There's a number of other tokens I have too, but I will share that in another video. You let me know in the comments, what do you love? What are you DCAing into? And maybe I will cover that in another video. And I am sending you lots and lots of love, and I can't wait to see you in my Dogs of Elon garb. And till the next time.